everybody, it's me, Stella Wilde. I'm here with your February, yeah, can you believe it, 2019 monthly Horoscopes. So we're going to get into that in a second. A couple of quick announcements. First of all, as you may know from last month, I am writing a monthly astrology column. I will leave a link in the description, so you might want to check out your written horoscopes as well as watching your Horoscope here. Also, I am starting to do astrology consultations. I'm offering two different types of astrology readings. One is about love and one's about money. If you want to dive deeper into yourself and learn a little bit more about your own chart in relation to those two topics, then book a reading with me, an astrology reading. The love reading is on sale until February 15th, so you might want to check that out. And as always, I am available for personal tarot readings. I will leave a link in the description because remember, these videos that I post here on YouTube are general and you should watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest picture for yourself. And finally, thank you. Thank you for supporting me, for supporting the channel, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I so appreciate it. We are building a very strong community here, and I love reading your comments, and I'm so glad that the readings have been resonating. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful. So thank you all out there in YouTube land. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. All right, so let's get into the energies for February 2019. Hey Libra, welcome to your February 2019 Horoscope. All right, let's see what's going on for my Libras. I already have been shuffling and concentrating. We're going to first do a love reading, a mini love reading for you, and then do a money reading, and then follow up with a few more tarot cards, and then an angel card. So let's see what we got. I'm going to lay out a modified Celtic cross. And remember, Libra, to watch for your rising, moon, and Venus sign. Well, this is very interesting. It's really hard to say with a general reading what exactly the situation is, but there is a situation that's quite major because we have 3 major arcana cards here out of 6. So it's quite a significant situation. It's a situation in your love life, Libra, that has been giving you, has been driving you crazy. And it's been at the level of possibly an unhealthy addiction, like a codependency type situation. That's possible, or the person involved here, Libra, which I'm having a feeling is a Cancer, but it's a water sign. It's either a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This individual possibly has an addiction, has a problem with drugs or alcohol or, you know, something else, gambling, you know, sex addiction, something like that. You are finding it very difficult, Libra, to let go of this person. And or they're finding it hard to let go of you. You are looking for healing and resolution with this situation. It's possible that you have moved on from them, but I don't think so based on the card above. It could be that this person comes back in your life this month, Libra, okay? We know that sometimes around holidays such as Valentine's Day, which, I mean, that's all, well, Valentine's Day is fine, but it is kind of, you know, artificially created in a way, just so that we go buy stuff for people. But I mean, I like the idea behind Valentine's Day. It's just the commercialism of it has gotten a little out of control. But it could be that this person makes a reappearance this month. We also have Venus conjunct Pluto. I think that doesn't happen until the 23rd of February, though, if I'm remembering correctly from my horoscope scopes. And make sure you read your monthly horoscope. I will leave link in the description. So when Venus conjuncts Pluto, even though that's going to be in your 4th house, that is still an energy, Venus conjunct Pluto, of old lovers resurfacing. Okay, even though, like I said, that's happening in your 4th house of home and family. I mean, it could be that this person shows up at your house unexpectedly, and you thought that you had moved on from them. You know, you had moved on from them, but they're still somehow attached to you. All right, so I'm going to go through the cards, but that's the energy I'm seeing that you may have to deal with, Libra. Because at the base of your reading, we have the Star upright, which is a beautiful card. You are really looking for healing in this situation. You are looking for a way out that is constructive. You don't want to deal with this anymore. And we had the moon in the recent past. So there has been some troubling situations with this individual. And the other reason I say that is because we have the King of Cups here with the Devil upside down. So there is some element of release from an addictive relationship situation. That's why I'm saying, like, this person could have already been released. Like, you could have let them go, but for whatever reason, 6 of Swords upside down, they come back in February. Like, really? Do we need that? No. But that's the energy at the top of this reading. That for some reason they get in touch, they come back. I feel like they could, like I said, could reappear at your house, you know, unexpectedly. But they are not done. This could be, you know, with this moon card also, they could have some sort of unhealthy addiction to you, Libra. Like, you know, stalkery type behavior. So please take precautions if that is the situation. But in any case, this person has a problem. This King of Cups. And like I said, I'm feeling it's a Cancer. This person has a big problem. And they are just, the person needs help. They're an unhealthy individual. Like I said, they have addiction issues. And the thing I don't like in the near future is we have this Knight of Pentacles upside down. So I feel like this is, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles upright anyway is stuck energy. It goes slow. But when it's upside down, it's even more stuck. It's even more slow as molasses, right? So this is like a stuck energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like for whatever reason, and especially with the 6 of Swords upside down here, that this person is still hung up on you. You get what I'm saying? They are stuck on you in an unhealthy way. They are, and they're holding you up from moving on. Like, you're like, I'm moving on. I'm following my right path. The Star card, I'm following my right path. I am healing. I have let you go. I am done. Because, you know, you really need help, moon card. You really need some emotional help. Yet, it's like, they're like a little like quicksand, right? It's like you thought you were done, and it's like, they're trying to pull you, suck you back in to their bullshit. And the other thing is that all of this, like, you have been healing. Like, you've been doing a good job, Libra. Like, you're done. You're on your path, etc. But Knight of Pentacles upside down can also be that this person, this situation, has a negative effect on your self-esteem and possibly your finances. Like, be very careful that this person doesn't come around asking you for money, a handout, giving you a sob story, and they're really going to take the money and funnel it into, you know, buying drugs, alcohol, etc. Okay? So, not that, you know, things in moderation aren't, you know, are okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this they have a problem, and they may be even asking you for money, and then they giving you a sob story. Oh, I need money for rent. And meanwhile, they need money for, they're going to just take that money and spend it on their vices. So this is, I don't like this energy. I'm going to pull, let me pull another one, but I feel like it's like almost like this sucking energy back into you, but you're fine. Like, you're okay, you know, from this, but it's like they're trying to pull you back into it. and it affects you. It affects your self-esteem. It could affect your bank account. And this person's no good. All right, what else does Libra need to know about this situation? All right, let me see what else. All right. It's going to be okay. We have the Judgment card. But look, another major arcana. This is like this relationship, whatever this was a huge karmic lesson for you, Judgment. Huge karmic lesson. This person, I'm sure you knew them in a past life. And in this life, you're working out some sort of lesson about codependency and autonomy. That's what I really feel. Because I do feel as well, if the person's, like I said, not addicted to drugs or alcohol, then they are addicted to an unhealthy relationship with you. They could be a narcissist, absolutely, with that Devil card and the King of Cups. Could be a narcissist and, you know, you the codependent one, you know, and you were constantly giving in to their demands. And maybe that's what you had to learn. You had to learn about your own value. And that you don't deserve to be sucked back into this. You will be fine. We have the Judgment card here. And it came up upright. So whatever happens, you will make the right decision in dealing with this situation. Whether, you know, you simply avoid them, because the energy is very challenging, especially at the beginning of the month. There's a lot of hot-headed energy, and please read your horoscope about that, because you have Mars and Uranus conjunct in your 7th house of partnerships. So I really want you to, you know, be on alert for any kind of, you know, emotional outburst energy from other people coming toward you. All right, especially with these cards coming up. You know, I don't like that. But whatever means you take to make the decisions to take care of yourself and protect yourself will be the right ones. And you will be moving on from this situation once and for all. This is, I feel like, almost like a last ditch effort that this person is trying to do to bring you back in. But, you know, the judgment will come. And this situation will be dealt with. And it will be dealt with karmically as well. If this person tries to do something to you, it will come back on them tenfold. It will. My concern is that you protect yourself, okay, in whatever way you need to. Whether you don't answer your door, you know, if somebody just starts knocking on your door, you don't answer it. You know, you block, delete, ignore on your phone. You know, like that type of thing. You just take care of yourself. All right, I'll be back with your money reading. Okay, Libra, now let's get into your money reading for February. This is money, career. Let's see what's going on. I've already been like shuffling, so let's see what's next. Let's see. Okay, same thing. I'm going to lay out Celtic cross. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, you've been waiting around for something to happen. So it's very interesting. We have a lot of swords here. We have 3 swords out of the 6 cards. You have been feeling extremely stuck, Libra, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances. Really, I'm feeling like this is more just career in general. And or the money it's just been dragging its ass to come in. Like, it's not flowing. It was flowing. I think we have in the recent past the Knight of Cups. So there has been, I think in December and maybe a little bit into January, like things were okay, monetarily speaking. And there may have even been some fresh energy coming in regards to your money, because people were really finally appreciating your services. This Knight of Cups here. You could have even got, if you work for a regular job instead of just working for yourself, like you could have gotten a little bit of a bonus. You could have gotten, you know, a little bit of a pay raise. I mean, not a lot, but like, you know, a little bit. You could have won an award at work. There was like something that was an appreciation of you in either your job and or with money that came through in the recent past. I feel like this is December because our current energies for February, we are stuck. And we are like really stuck. We have this at the base of our reading, Eight of Swords. Then we have the Four of Swords with the Hanged Man. I mean, my God. If you're a federal employee watching this, this is government shutdown energy right here. If you're in the United States watching this and you work for our federal government, this is government shutdown energy right here. I'm filming this on the 23rd of January, and that is still very much in effect. But that's what this energy is. Nobody is looking at the truth. Everyone's checked out. Like, nothing's moving. It's like a timeout. And nobody's, like, sacrificing anything. All right? Everybody wants their own way. So, like, this is the energy for your February. So you feel, I think, in whatever you're doing now, there's some aspect of it in your finances and or your job where you are feeling stuck. You are feeling that you cannot see, right? With the blindfold, you cannot see a way out of this situation. And there's some element of it in which you feel like you're sacrificing too much. Either you're sacrificing too much time at this job, or you're sacrificing, you're not making enough money, so you're sacrificing, more money you could make somewhere else. You could be sacrificing your health with this Four of Swords because they're working you to the bone. So there's an element of sacrifice involved in whatever you're doing now to make money, your career, and you cannot find a way out. It's very challenging. So this month of February, in the near future, so the month of February energy is about getting real. The Seven of Swords upside down. There is some inconvenient truth. There is an inconvenient truth that you are avoiding about, could be about your money. You could be avoiding looking at your expenses, for example, and what you can and cannot afford. And that is keeping you feeling like you're stuck and trapped when maybe if you had better money management, perhaps, or you, didn't spend as much, you wouldn't feel so trapped in your situation. Maybe you could get a different job at a different pay rate and it wouldn't be devastating if you simply cut back on a few other things, I mean, there's that possibility. It's a general reading, So that's one possibility for it. But there is an inconvenient truth about your money and work life that you need to look at this month in February, Libra. So you have to figure out what that is. I mean, like I said, it's general. I can't, say specifically for every Libra out there. But like I said, it could be the way you're earning money, that the sacrifice is not worth it, that you need a better position in which you are getting paid more. I mean, that's very, very possible. But you've been really kind of avoiding that because, we get comfortable. There's an element of comfort to this as well because, as they say in a lot of interpretations of this card, this woman's hands are not tied. She could untie herself. All right? So you could release yourself from this situation. But as we know, it takes a lot of energy to change. It's not easy. So there's the element of that too. Do you need to look at the inconvenient truth of how much effort it would take for you to change this current job situation so you could make your life better and not sacrifice? Maybe you have a really long commute every day that sacrifices so much of your energy and time that you could be spending with your family or spending on other projects instead of driving, or being in a train. So that's a possibility as well. At the top of this money reading is the Six of Pentacles. So I think if you can maybe talk to some other people who would get this. I'm not sure if a friend, I'm not saying asking for loans. That's not what you're doing here. I think it would possibly help you to start networking, start asking other people about other opportunities in your industry. Start getting some feedback on maybe what other salaries are in your field, and see if you are getting paid what you're worth. I feel like this is asking other people for advice on how to navigate getting out of this situation. I think if you find the right person, this individual in the red coat, if you find the right person who is a success, who is the person that you want to be in your particular field, a friend, a colleague, whatever, and you start picking their brain about other opportunities in the industry, other types of ways they networked and got clients, etc. I mean, it's hard to say specifically, it's general, but there's somebody out there who can definitely help you. And I don't think they're going to be giving you actual money, but I think they're going to be giving you very sound advice. So there's the element of helpfulness here in terms of your money, your vocation. I think there is an individual who could do that for you, Libra, and set you on a better path so that you are consistently feeling like this, feeling happy and fulfilled in your job and not feeling this drained. I think this was a stopgap measure. Whatever happened in December was like a temporary fix. But the main issue of whatever it is about your job in which you feel that you're constantly like you're just sacrificing too much, that has not been addressed. It's not been addressed. And you've got to address it this month. Okay? And there's somebody who can help you do that. All right, I'm going to come back with a couple more tarot cards. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards for some additional messages. And let's see what else you have going on this month. Usually, like, this one's like, I don't know, I'm not feeling those. I usually like to wait till they kind of pop out or fall out. All right, let's see. All right, Libra. All right, these are like, all right, that one, let's see, it's like sticking out at me. What else do my Libras need to know? Come on. I already shuffled these a lot, but. Okay, that one, and let's do that one. So we got 3. Okay. All right, very interesting. So we have joy and stability. That's great. We have teach, and we have balance. Okay, I feel like this balance card is really in relation to that love situation. Like, don't get thrown off balance by that dysfunctional person who's going to come back. All right? So just keep the balance. Know that you are transforming the situation with love and protection for yourself. Because this is the alchemy card. Oh my God, I can't think of the name of it in regular tarot. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Okay, temperance. Temperance. Okay. This is what happens when you do too many readings back to back. Okay. And we have the Hierophant card, teach. So maybe there's some sort of I want to say like with that job situation, that maybe part of the solution for you is to get either more training for yourself or for you to be the one who's teaching other people. So that there's some aspect of changing, like maybe you become a consultant and you teach other people whatever the job is that you know. And that's the way you make more money. Maybe you teach people on the side what you're doing now, and then start your own little business that maybe can grow into something else, you know, full-time later down the road. But there's some aspect of either being a student yourself, again, getting better skills that could help you break out of that job situation that you're sacrificing too much in. Or you're going to be the teacher teaching your skills and monetizing them to increase your income so that you can eventually leave that situation that is not good for you, that you don't like. And joy and stability. I'm so glad we have this. So this is the Four of Wands. So ultimately, even though this month there are some challenging situations, Libra, I feel by the end of it, you will come to a greater sense of joy and stability within yourself, really. I think you're going to finally put to rest, you know, put a much clearer boundary in place for that person who just wants to come back and act stupid. And you will really get honest with yourself about what you may need to do, like to talk to that person about the job, like we were saying about how that you could make more money or change your situation, or maybe get more training. So you'll be making decisions and making inroads, because you had that star card too, remember, in the other readings. So as long as you keep following the right path for yourself, by the end of February, you will have this joy and stability in your life. I mean, this is a beautiful card of affirmation that, you know, things are going to work out for you. There's just some situations that need to be addressed, and that's okay. I mean, that's life, right? But it'll turn out okay as long as you do address them and not go and hide your head in the sand about it with that Eight of Swords, right? You got to get real and address the situations this month, Libra. Okay, let's pull an angel card. You can ask a question and we'll see what the angel answer is, and or this angel card will be in reference to the reading that we just did. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, that one fell right into my lap. Okay, communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. I feel like this is in relation to that love situation. There's some sort of boundary that really needs to be put in place with that person. And that's probably part of this message, that you're going to have to really articulate that to the person. And not only that, but stand your ground as well. Or this could be, you know, an answer to your question. Communicate clearly. All right, Libra. Very interesting energies for your February. Like I said, please make sure that you check your monthly horoscope on my website. And if you have a personal concern, please consider booking a reading with me. I would love to work with you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great month. That's me, Stella Wilde, signing out.